What's going on, everyone? It's time for another creature feature shark movie thriller. Today we're going to talk about Under Paris. It released on Netflix. It's a Netflix original, released June 5th, 2024. It's directed by Xavier Gans, who did Mayhem, Cold Skin, Frontiers, and Hitman. So this is a thriller about a research team that's following a mako shark, and she ends up growing exponentially huge, and they don't know why. And she starts hunting in the canals of Paris, and so, but people are starting to get attacked. Um, start getting attacked and eaten by the shark. So her and the local authorities have to team up and try to take it out, but they realize that it's a bigger problem than what they have ever expected. Overall, this is a campy shark movie. This is basically the best way to put it. It's basically a sci-fi channel movie done with a bigger budget, and yeah, in all aspects. So yeah, and yeah, it was cool to see this unique concept come. Like, obviously, there's really shitty TV movies that have done this, but seeing something at this magnitude and stuff was actually pretty interesting to see. And I was curious to see how they would do it. And oh boy, did they stick with the TV style movie, shark movie plot. Yeah. Um, Overall, I thought the acting, at least from this is in French, so at least what I can tell was really good. Don't watch the English dub; it was horrible. The English dub's not that good, and well, because I watched both versions. So, and yeah, cinematography wise, looks really good. It's filmed in 4K and stuff, so obviously it's going to look pretty good. The CG is questionable in this film. It wasn't the greatest, and overall, I thought, yeah, some of it was cool with the dark, gloomy looking of the murky water and stuff, and had some more spooky elements to it. But when you get some of the big jumping out scenes and stuff, it looked pretty cheesy and ridiculous. Yeah. Overall, though, I thought the story was pretty bland. They kind of save it most of it for the end, like any monster movie, and yeah, so you get this pointless build up with a lot of plot holes and narrative mishaps and stuff. Like, this girl randomly gets dragged under, which obviously she wouldn't survive, and then all of a sudden ear explodes and they never go back to it and stuff. So pointless stuff like that happens throughout the whole movie, and stuff just gets thrown out. Laws of physics get thrown out, and overall it's very incohesive. And yeah, the characters also don't really work well together, and there's no one really likable or dislikable. But if you want to watch a whole pile of people get eaten and somehow Paris gets flooded, then this might be a movie for you. But for me, I thought it was pretty cheesy and quite the big misstep overall. This is like the Black Demon. It had potential, but it didn't even go off the starting line, basically. And yeah, this is definitely one of the more disappointing shark movies out there, I think. Yeah, like the Deep Blue Sea sequels were better than this, and so there's a lot of crappy shark, like Six-Headed Shark Attack, Three-Headed Shark Attack, are all way better than this movie. So yeah, I'm gonna give Under Paris a 2 out of 5, only because there's some pretty amusing kill scenes, and they do have some pretty interesting stuff, even though it didn't make any sense if you actually think of it scientifically. But overall, for movie purposes, it's a good popcorn flick, and that's that. But if you want to see something like good shark movies, like watch Deep Blue Sea or something like that. Those ones are way better. The Meg's way better than this. Still, it's still better than the Meg 2, though. So yeah. But yeah, if you want to check it out, it is on Netflix, and I'll link the trailer down below, so you at least check that out. It makes it look way better than it actually is. But yeah, also make sure you check out my Instagram. There's always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future, all my stories. You put the film title in there and some sort of like history or fact thing in there as well. So yeah, make sure you follow me on Instagram to catch that. Also, make sure you check out my Letterbox. It's linked down below as well. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the films, and my Twitch down below, reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms. Stay looped with this channel. Like this video, share it to more people. Whoever, comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchise in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. And I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can if I can find them. Make sure you subscribe. Hopefully find some weird, obscure, and odd that you probably never thought of checking out together. And also hear my opinions on popular films that come out, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because, well, we're going to go back to the 60s horror films that I've been reviewing. There's one called The Ghost, and I'll probably be checking that out next. So make sure you tune in for that. And yeah, watch out for all those sharks that are apparently under Paris. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.